Hi, this is Dr. Thomas Enkledon. I've worked as a consultant to anti-aging doctors all over the United States. I've also conducted multiple studies on various strategies to increase testosterone. What I'm about to share with you today is a sum of my research and professional experience on how we can increase testosterone safely and naturally. When I was in practice before at consulting with various anti-aging professionals, I would hear a lot of common complaints. Those common complaints included low energy, or someone saying they're tired all the time, have a low sex drive, or they weren't interested in sex at all with their partner. They had a lack of motivation, they were afraid to tackle new projects and tasks. They had increased anxiety, they felt weak all the time, they were gaining body fat, or they were feeling stressed out all the time. These are some common complaints that people would share with me during our consults. Those common complaints are examples of low testosterone symptoms. The reason why you haven't stopped low testosterone symptoms in their tracks are several. You're probably not getting enough sleep, you're probably not eating properly, you may not even be exercising, and you might be taking blood pressure or anxiety medications. And here's the biggie. From all of this, your body isn't going to make enough testosterone. I'm about to share one of my most closely guarded trade secrets. I will only have it online for a short time, and for good reason, as you're about to see, so watch it while you can. To put it another way, your decreasing testosterone levels can be why you're gaining body fat, you're seeing higher levels of depression, you're feeling sluggish, you're seeing the effects of a poor sex drive, you're more stressed out or have a lower brain function than you used to. What I'd like to do now is introduce you to our flagship product, Renew Male. You'll receive one bottle of Renew Male and a subscription to my newsletter, Dr. Thomas Enkledon's Boosting Testosterone Naturally newsletter. When you start taking Renew Male, you'll get everything you need to increase your testosterone levels, decrease your recovery time, reduce stress on your brain, actually improve your brain function, and set the stage so you can grow muscle faster. I know that some of you may be quick start type A guys that want to get started right away and don't want to hear any more information. So if you would like to get started right away and put an end to your low testosterone levels, then simply click on the big orange button below and we will get you everything you need to get started immediately. What I'd like to do now is share with you two case studies. And here's what happened. In the first case study, at the start of the program, a 43-year-old male had less than optimal brain hormones, those would be FSH and LH, for stimulating testosterone production, and low testosterone levels and slightly high estrogen levels, specifically estradiol. After just 2 weeks, his brain hormones and testosterone levels increased, and his estradiol levels decreased. Okay, on this next slide, we have a lab report from Quest Diagnostics that is basically a reflection of the lab results from a blood draw for a 43-year-old male. And what I'd like for you to do is focus your attention at the lower left corner of the slide, and you'll see two hormones highlighted in a red box. The first hormone is FSH, or follicle stimulating hormone, and the function of that hormone is to increase sperm production in men. The second hormone, LH, or luteinizing hormone, that hormone functions to increase testosterone. And what I'd like for you to get out of this slide is simply that before this subject started taking Renew Male, his FSH level was 4.4 and his LH level was 3.8. After just 2 weeks of taking Renew Male, the FSH increased from 4.4 to 7.6, and the LH increased from 3.8 to 7.1. These are dramatic improvements in hormones from the brain, and when they go up, that leads to an increase in testosterone production. Specifically, the LH hormone, the luteinizing hormone, is what we want to focus on for increasing testosterone. If we take a look next at the slide, you could see in more of a graphical format the significant increase in FSH and LH levels over the 2-week period. If we take a look now at another lab report, this lab report looks at multiple hormones, but I want to draw your attention to the red box at the bottom. And if you look at the total testosterone, it's at 426, and you look at the free testosterone, it's 80.7. We're more interested in free testosterone when we talk about improving the low testosterone symptoms, but there's also some importance to the total testosterone, but the free is considered to be more important. If we take a look 2 weeks later, total testosterone had increased from 426 to 656, and the free testosterone went from 80.7 all the way up to 181.5. That is a very significant increase in free testosterone. So even though total only went up about 230 points, which is roughly about 50%, the free testosterone more than doubled. So that's a significant improvement. And while I didn't really talk about it, on the previous slide the estradiol was a 31, and now the estradiol is a 14. So we were able to show that we could increase free testosterone without any unwanted side effects and other hormonal pathways. In this slide you see the graphical depiction of the increase in total testosterone from 426 to 656. The 426 is depicted in the red column, and the 656 is depicted in the green column. And then if you take a look at the free testosterone, you can see that that increased from 80.7, the red column, all the way up to 181.5 in the green column. And these dramatic increases in testosterone took place after only 2 weeks. And in an example for another case study, this involves a 60-year-old male who had normal follicle-stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and prolactin levels. He had a low dihydrotestosterone and a low estradiol level. This patient B was experiencing fatigue, symptoms of erectile dysfunction, and low libido. After 3 months, these are the results that he experienced. So if we draw your attention to the red box at the bottom, you'll see his total testosterone was 332, and his free testosterone was 62.7. If you are interested, his DHT was 15, and his estradiol was less than 7. After 3 months of taking Renumale, his DHT increased to 23, so it's still considered low, but notice that it's closer to the normal range. His estradiol went from less than 7 to less than 15. And the hormones that we're really interested in, the total testosterone and free testosterone, his total testosterone increased from 332 to 477, and his free testosterone increased from 62.7 to 77.9. These are very significant increases in a 60-year-old man's testosterone level. Again, these were with a natural dietary supplement. There were no steroids or drugs of any kind that were taken by this person, and there's no type of steroid in the Renumale product. And in this slide we just see the graphical depiction of the increase in total testosterone from 332 to 477, and the increase in free testosterone from 62.7 to 77.9. So these increases in total and free testosterone took place over 3 months. Right now we're going to offer you a special Renumale satisfaction guarantee. Renumale has a 100% satisfaction guarantee for first-time orders. If you aren't satisfied with your purchase, just send back the bottles and we will refund your entire purchase price. We are so sure that Renumale will work for you, we're going to take all the risk. So if you want to put an end to your low testosterone symptoms, click on the big orange button below, and remember, this is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you're not sure what to do, if you're uncertain, here's what I'd like to share with you. If you don't make any changes, how will tomorrow be any different than today? So stop fooling yourself. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So once again, if you would like to put an end to your low testosterone symptoms, click on the big orange button below and see the difference Renew Male can make in your life. And right now, if you click on the big orange button, we will offer you a special deal. We will ship 3 bottles of Renew Male for free to your home. We will not charge you any shipping or handling fees. And remember, Renew Male is 100% satisfaction guaranteed.